When we think of Albert Einstein, we picture his famous equation, EMC2, a formula that unlocked the power of the atom. This simple-looking equation changed the world, showing us that energy and mass are two sides of the same coin. It led to revolutionary advances in science, from nuclear power to our understanding of the universe's most energetic events. But Einstein's genius went far beyond just this one equation. Einstein's true legacy is how he transformed our understanding of the very fabric of reality, especially time. Before him, time was thought to tick at the same rate everywhere, a universal constant. But Einstein shattered this idea, revealing that time is not absolute. He showed us that space and time are not separate but woven together into a single, four-dimensional fabric called space-time. This concept changed physics forever, forcing us to rethink everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. Massive objects like stars and planets don't just sit in space, they bend and curve this fabric, creating what we experience as gravity. Imagine a heavy ball placed on a stretched sheet, causing it to dip and curve. That's how gravity works, according to Einstein. But here's the twist. This warping of space-time doesn't just affect how objects move, it also changes how time itself flows. The stronger the gravity, the slower time passes. Time can actually speed up or slow down depending on how close you are to a massive object or how fast you're moving. This isn't just theory, it's a real, measurable effect. This phenomenon is called time dilation, and it's been proven with incredibly precise atomic clocks. When one clock stays on the ground and another flies on a jet or orbits in a satellite, they fall out of sync. Time literally moves differently for each. Imagine two perfectly synchronized clocks. One remains on Earth, while the other travels at speeds close to light, perhaps on a spacecraft. When they're brought back together, the traveling clock will show less time has passed. This isn't science fiction, it's been demonstrated in experiments. The traveling clock lags behind, proving that time itself can be stretched or compressed depending on your journey through space. If time can be manipulated in this way, what does it mean for our understanding of the past and the future? Could time be more flexible than we ever imagined? Some have even speculated. Could ancient astronauts have used this principle to cross the galaxy, experiencing only a few years while thousands of years passed on Earth? The idea is mind-bending, but not impossible according to the laws of physics. According to Einstein's equations, time travel isn't just a fantasy for science fiction writers. The math allows for the possibility, at least in theory, of traveling forward or even backward in time under certain conditions. The only thing holding us back is technology. We don't yet have the means to manipulate space-time on such a grand scale. But what if, somewhere in the universe, an advanced civilization has already mastered this power? Could the gods described in ancient texts and myths have been travelers from another time or world, using knowledge of space-time to visit our ancestors? The possibilities are as vast and mysterious as the universe itself. In 1935, the brilliant minds of Albert Einstein and his colleague Nathan Rosen made a groundbreaking discovery in the realm of theoretical physics. They proposed the existence of a bridge in the very fabric of space-time, a phenomenon we now call a wormhole. This idea would forever change how we think about the universe and the possibilities it holds. To visualize this, imagine space-time as a flat sheet of paper. Normally, if you wanted to travel from one point to another, you'd have to move across the surface, taking the long route. But a wormhole is like folding that paper so the 2 points touch, creating a shortcut that connects them instantly. Suddenly, distances that once seemed impossible to cross become mere steps away. Picture yourself stepping into one end of this tunnel-like passage. In theory, you could emerge light years away, having crossed vast cosmic distances in the blink of an eye. The journey that would take thousands of years at the speed of light could be completed in moments. While this might sound like the stuff of science fiction, it's actually rooted in the equations of general relativity. Theoretical physics gives us the tools to imagine, and perhaps one day create, such extraordinary gateways. If wormholes could be stabilized, they might connect our solar system to distant galaxies, making interstellar travel not just a dream, but a real possibility. The universe would suddenly become far more accessible. For those who speculate about ancient astronauts, a network of wormholes would be the ultimate shortcut, allowing travelers to leap across the cosmos and visit Earth in ages past. Could the sky gates and celestial doorways described in ancient myths and legends actually be references to these mysterious portals? Perhaps our ancestors witnessed phenomena they could only describe in the language of their time. But the implications go even further. If a wormhole can connect 2 points in space, could it also link 2 moments in time? The idea of traveling not just across the universe but also through history becomes tantalizingly possible. Many leading physicists believe that by manipulating the ends of a wormhole, one could be anchored in the present while the other opens into the distant past. This would create a true time machine, blurring the boundaries between yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Imagine stepping through such a portal, one moment in your own time, the next, standing in a world long gone. The dream of time travel, so often explored in fiction, could one day become reality. Did Einstein and Rosen, in their quest to understand the universe, stumble upon the secret of time travel? One that ancient visitors may have already mastered? The answers may lie hidden in both our scientific theories and the legends of our past. The idea of wormholes as gateways echoes in ancient stories worldwide. Myths speak of portals, stairways to heaven, and beings who appear in flashes of light. The Anunnaki, biblical angels, and Hindu Vimanas, all described as descending from the sky or traveling between worlds. If extraterrestrials mastered wormhole technology, their arrivals would seem miraculous to ancient people. Is it a coincidence that so many cultures share stories of sky gods who brought knowledge? Perhaps these gods were interstellar travelers using cosmic highways, portals that may still be active today. Einstein's time dilation isn't just a modern idea, it's echoed in ancient myths. In India's Mahabharata, King Raivata visits Brahma for minutes, but millions of years pass on Earth. The Bible's Elijah is taken to the heavens in a chariot of fire. Enoch journeys through multiple heavens and returns changed. The Quran's sleepers of the caves sleep for centuries. Irish legend's Oisin spends 3 years in Tir na Nog, but returns to find 300 years have passed. Again and again, stories describe journeys to other realms where time flows differently. Are these coincidences or evidence of contact with time-traveling beings? These tales are global, consistent, and uncannily similar to the effects of relativistic time travel. Could heavens be other planets or ships where time moves slower? The pattern is too strong to ignore. Perhaps our ancestors witnessed time travel firsthand. The Japanese legend of Urashima Taro is a textbook case of time dilation, a concept that fascinates both scientists and storytellers alike. This ancient tale, passed down through generations, offers a glimpse into how people long ago may have understood the mysterious flow of time. In the story, a humble fisherman saves a turtle from harm. As a reward, he is whisked away beneath the waves to the magical Dragon Palace, an undersea realm of wonder and beauty. There he spends what feels like 3 blissful years, surrounded by joy, music, and feasts beyond imagination. But when Urashima finally returns to his village, he finds everything changed. Centuries have slipped by in his absence. His home, his family, and everyone he knew are gone. The world he once knew is now a distant memory, lost to the relentless march of time. In his confusion, he opens a mysterious forbidden box given to him as a parting gift. Instantly, he ages 300 years in a heartbeat, his body crumbling to dust as the years catch up with him all at once. This isn't just a simple fairy tale. It's a remarkably precise narrative of time flowing differently in another realm, echoing ideas that modern science would only begin to explore centuries later. Was the box he carried a kind of containment field for temporal energy, a device that held back the true passage of time until it was opened? The story reads almost like a science fiction warning, a cautionary tale about the unpredictable dangers of time travel and meddling with forces beyond our understanding. How did ancient people describe such a phenomenon so accurately, centuries before the language of physics existed? Were they inspired by real events, or did they possess knowledge now lost to time? Legends like this suggest that the concept of time manipulation, or at least the awareness of its mysteries, existed long before modern science began to unravel its secrets. Did Urashima truly visit another world, or perhaps a ship or place where time moved at a different pace? Was his journey a metaphor, or could it hint at something more? The parallels to Einstein's theories of relativity are striking. Both suggest that time is not absolute, but can stretch and contract depending on where you are and how you move. Perhaps these stories are not just myths, but distant memories, echoes of truths our ancestors once glimpsed, waiting for us to rediscover them in the light of modern science. Some minds, like Einstein and Tesla, seem to leap centuries ahead. Einstein claimed his ideas came in visions. Tesla said inventions appeared fully formed in his mind. Were they simply brilliant, or did they receive knowledge from an external source? Tesla even claimed to receive signals from space. Could advanced beings have influenced humanity by inspiring key individuals? Many innovators describe inspiration as something that comes through them, not from them. If ancient aliens wanted to guide us, seeding ideas in receptive minds would be the perfect method. Perhaps genius is evidence of a cosmic mentorship. Time travel is moving from fiction to experimental science. Physicist Ronald Mallet, inspired by personal loss, is trying to build a time machine using lasers. Einstein's relativity says gravity and even light can twist space-time, a phenomenon called frame dragging. Mallet theorizes that a circulating laser beam could create a vortex in time. His experiment, a ring of lasers twisting space-time, potentially looping a particle's future into its past, while sending people back as far off sending information, a neutron, could prove time travel is possible. If successful, it would change everything we know about past and future. Mallet's work echoes the technology ancient visitors might have used. The line between science fiction and fact is blurring. Are we rediscovering secrets once used to shape human history? Evidence of advanced ancient knowledge appears in unexpected places. The Dogon tribe of Mali knew about Sirius B, an invisible star, centuries before modern astronomy. They say this knowledge came from the Namo, beings from Sirius. In Egypt's Temple of Hathor, reliefs show bulb-like objects resembling electrical devices. Did the Egyptians have advanced technology, gifted by their gods? These examples challenge our understanding of ancient science. Such knowledge hints at contact with advanced visitors, leaving clues in myth and stone. The blueprints have been there all along. We're only now learning to read them. We've explored Einstein's theories, ancient myths, and mysterious artifacts. All clues point to one question: did ancient aliens use time travel and share it with humanity? If so, it could explain megalithic structures, sudden leaps in knowledge, and stories of sky gods. Perhaps these gods were travelers, scientists or tourists from the future or distant worlds. Our history may be shaped by these interactions. If time travel is possible, our future challenges could be solved with knowledge from beyond. Maybe we're part of a much older galactic story. The evidence is in our texts, monuments, and the very fabric of space-time. As we look at the stars, are we seeing the past or possible destinations? The secrets of the universe may be buried in our past, waiting to be rediscovered. The real question isn't if they were here, but when.